What is good, people? Welcome back to Quackers TV, home of the best career mode, the best TV shows, and the finest guys you'll find anywhere around. It is me, it is QTV, and just like my initials, I am cutie as all hell. We're going straight into it though, boys and girls. Atletico Bilbao, got that right, versus Valencia CF. Bilbao obviously known in the real world for only signing Basque players. Unfortunately, it's EA, and to be honest, I don't know if there's anything that highlights just how lazy they are, like their treatment of Bilbao. So it doesn't matter, and you'll likely see someone called Patson Dacus coming out for them, and maybe having a big impact on the match at some point. But for now, it is Atletico Bilbao meeting Casper the Friendly Yillison. But we come forward motivated by our keeper with some beautiful football.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh no. Oh no. Bamford, you can't be doing that. You can't be treating everyone like the Tories do the lower class. You really can't. It's not okay. I know the Basque region is a working class region of hard working people, but you can't be looking down at everyone and treating people like pieces of dirt. Anyway, Bilbao, clearly angered, clearly aggressive, they come forward. It doesn't matter. They got nothing. They got nothing left. And even when they do find something, that little morsel of spirit, that little tiny bit of hope, we got big Casper Yillison in goal. If you don't get why I'm saying his name wrong at this point, then you're never going to. Big Guides, call him Triple G because it's a knockout, net busted just like Big Golovkin with his opponents. It's 2-0. People are worried. After they saw the Real Madrid result and us maybe struggling defensively, saw Barcelona absolutely pick us to pieces. I'm a humble enough man to admit, they embarrassed us, they emasculated us. Doesn't matter. Because as I said last episode, we have blood, sweat, fight, passion, sweat, tears, handsomeness. And did I say handsomeness? Because big Kangan Lee shown that Bilbao, they have not got a single hope in hell. Big John Coop Miners, he's finally settling in. His first few games, rough to say the least. But here he's finally getting into the game. But here Bilbao, 55th minute. Great block. That is what you want to see from your team. Big Ferrero Rocher showing he's not just a piece of luxury chocolate. Patty Bamp through. You got to do better there, lads.
Nope.
I'm not going to lie, I got so hyped up when I saw him going for that bike, but yeah, I'm sorry. It was just a bit embarrassing. I had to take him out to the spotlight. But Maximiliano Gomez whips it into Pedri and he peanut heads it. You see, young lads still give him a break, you know. When young lads nut for the first time, they do tend to come a bit prematurely and strike out early. So we'll give him a break on that one. Bilbao, though, on the break. You got to think Casper has to do better there. As you see, I said he might have influence on the game, and Patson Daka make sure it's going to be a tight finish for the boys late on. Make sure we have to keep working for this result. As I said, Bilbao...
What's going on? That's not right. That's not right. That is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. What are you doing, fella? What are you doing? Fucking dope. What are you doing? That's fucking ridiculous.
Bit rude of Valencia Fan TV to interrupt me as I was speaking. I'm going to have a word with them afterwards. Maybe have to bar them like Arsenal did Arsenal Fan TV. But anyway, as you can see, we've managed to hold on. What we have, we hold. On to the next one. Look at the suits. The Super Saiyan Daniel Huas, Goncalo Triple G Guides versus Alejandro Midlife Crisis Gomez. Seville, though, big test to be fair. I'd say we've had a pretty brilliant start to the season, to be honest. If your one loss is to Barcelona, what can you really say? But we are at the Nouveau Mestalla, I believe, and it is time for Guides to show he is speed. Beautiful footwork, finds the gap and drives in it, but he just curves it wide. He did not find the right hole on that occasion. I'm sure his girlfriend will be hoping for a better result next time. The worst part about this is before I signed Harvey Barnes. Yeah, before I signed Harvey Barnes, I was desperate to sign Ocampos because I know people love realism, and I thought Ocampos would have been the perfect player, especially coming off the back of probably his best season so far. Someone compared to Messi who didn't end up like one man Eurotrip. Absolute career mode legend. If you remember one man Eurotrip, you are an OG. Yeah, it would have been a great signing for us, and you can see why. Oh wait.
That's it. Nice and hot. What?
Not quite sure what happened there. I'm not used to Bamford missing. He must have smelt poor in the crowd and got distracted. But here comes speed. Here comes the flash. It's Triple G. Triple G not achieving anything. Bamford just is not on it so far. I believe, this isn't confirmed, I believe he may have fallen on his head after that bicycle kick. And based on that sort of stuff, it's seeming pretty likely, to be honest. El Nesri into Ocampos. It's a beautiful bit of football, but what's defending? Casper, though, is on the hand to save the day. Great bit of handling from him there to take the pressure off.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Fun fact, the last career mode video I had to redo an hour before its release because Simple Plan tried to copyright strike 2 seconds of audio. Fun fact also, I didn't hear no bloody bell, and we're back in this game. Maximiliano Gomez, maximum power, through the middle, finds the gap and finds the net, and you've got to start questioning, is the manager's bias for Bamford going to start harming this team? Because when Gomez is finished up, there's a bell. Yeah, you can turn off. I can hear you now. You can turn off. You can turn off. I can hear you. Thank you. I'm not quite sure how to explain the defeat, to be honest. I mean, we absolutely peppered their goal. Bamford, to say we expect more from him would be an understatement. For 10 million, you'd expect a goalkeeper to not finish like he's got an extra chromosome, but you know, I guess with Patty Bamf, Tories do get up to some funny business with inbreeding, all that, and like keeping it in the family, so who knows really, whatever. It wasn't a great result. The boys are gutted. Jose Gaya is crying in the dressing room, and Maxi Gomez, he may have broken the team bus. I think he might be too strong, but thanks for all the questions. I've got to go and deal with Guedes. Alright, as we saw, the boss wasn't too happy. The team was struggling. Jose Gaya had to miss out on this game because he was genuinely too depressed after that defeat. So Tony Lato comes in. Maxi Gomez back in the starting lineup because Patty Bamford just didn't deserve it.
America! America! Fuck yeah!
It's going to play again, but I'm going to speak over it because I am more important. As you always see, when sides are struggling, when the war looks like it is lost,
America! Fuck yeah!
when all is lost, America come to hand and save the day, just like they claim they did in World War II. The Patriot with a huge morale boosting goal to put us 1-0 up. You saw Jose Gaya behind that flag there. And you see also us holding out for the win. It may look like I was wasting time, and that's because I absolutely was. I was not going to drop that point late on. I've learnt my lessons from the lead save. Back on track. Seville was just a blip in the road, but we changed the tyres. We got Bamford out of the firing line because he was massively out of form. And on to Batiste. A team that, if you looked at on paper, would be every hipster's dream, with Nabil Fekir, nearly said his name wrong, and William Carvalho, but we're the hipster's dream team now, Batiste. We're their boys now. Get over it. Big Jose Gaya. This is why we took him out of the limelight. This is why we had to put him in the regeneration chamber.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
Nice. 1-0 early on. The boys are back. We are going to bully this Batiste team. Kang In Lee gets us started early. I'm telling you, he is going to be a big player for us. I've heard about him for like 5 years. I'm going to ignore Bamford's goal because he's in a bad place with me. I did that just because how early it was, by the way. 6 minutes in, ridiculous. Kang In Lee, though, I feel like we've all heard that for the last 5 years, even though he's not even that old. He's going to show up this season, I promise you. Yasin Musa, Pedri, Kang In Lee, they're the future of this team. I'm going to be growing, and I nearly said grooming, but I've already made enough nonce jokes. Big Pedri, though, running forward. Iniesta, eat your heart out. Patty the Banff, Tory flying, finds the gap in the poor people's wage pocket.
Oh, baby, a triple!
Just
Oh, yeah.
like that, boys and girls, Quackers is back. You doubted him. You thought that ultimate challenge, it was a fluke. Nah, mates, I had a holiday in Waterford. I kept them up. I kept them afloat. Back in Valencia now. Pedri back to bagging. Bamford finally recovered from his concussion from dropping on his head. And this goal just took the mick. I mean, we literally just walked through him. It was just embarrassing. 24 minutes in, we are 4-0 up. At this point, I feel like Mike Wowen's scoring against that fucking 13-year-old. And that is the first time I've scored in this episode. I hope you're all proud of me. It's been a long road. Patty Bamford, though, 7 for the season, showing just why Quackers does drop him. And it's not just because I have a massive crush on him. If anything epitomised Batista's performance so far, it was probably that shot. Just a quick tip, by the way. First, we're going to ignore this corner. If the players start short from the corner, it means they're playing it short. If they call them short, it means they're crossing every single time. You know what else happens every single time? Harvey Barnes runs through, somehow finds the pace, looks back, absolutely flops the pass, but gets the rebound.
NANI? お前はもう死んでいる.
Well, that was just mean Kangin. So, Kangin Lee might not be making an appearance for the next few years because apparently this was deemed attempted murder of the goalkeeper. All I know is I don't know who Batista's keeper is because I'm not that knowledgeable. I'm a pretty stupid person, to be honest. But yeah, all I know is he had therapy and he may have retired prematurely due to PTSD. You know, at this point, no, take the hype music away. I feel bad. Could you imagine paying tickets to come and see this game if you're not a Valencia fan? I genuinely just feel bad for him. I can't even be hyped anymore.
Stop! He's already dead.
I actually came into this commentary for I'm going to smash this in one take. I have so far, by the way. I'm going to absolutely smash this commentary out, get the video out for you boys. It's just ruined my mood. I just feel bad. Like, what can I say? Batiste just didn't have it. But you know what did have it? Quackers TV's commentary today. So if you liked it, leave a like. If you loved it, maybe hit the subscribe button. And if you really loved it and you want to marry it, you know what you have to do. Share it with your mates. Because a threesome, it's always better than a twosome. And it helps the channel grow just like it does my trousers. Anyway, boys and girls, the propaganda is about to run in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to have to start running too because the feds are on to me. Hope you all have a good one. Quackers out. Love you all. See you around.